What's up guys, Jakob Owens here for the Buff Nerds, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can find and get freelance video work as a filmmaker and videographer. So one of the most commonly asked questions I get, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, is how do I find work? Now, as someone who started out just like a lot of you guys who may be watching this video, I was in college, I had just bought a T2i, I was trying to get into the film and video production world. I didn't know how to go about finding work. It wasn't something that was just readily available for me to know. I just kind of paved my own way and figured it out as I went. So I'm going to talk to you about the 5 best ways I can give you advice for to finding work. Number 1, and probably the most important of them all, is network. You have to network. Some of the biggest jobs and opportunities I've received have come because of me knowing someone, because of simply networking and meeting the right people. So much of this industry is not what you know, but who you know. If you know the right people, they're going to bring you on to certain jobs. The very first video I ever got with a music video label was for Jesse McCartney. The budget was $30,000. And I got that job simply because I knew the producer of the project and the producer brought me on. It wasn't because Jesse liked my videos or Jesse McCartney hit me up directly because he wanted me to direct his video. It was because the producer of the project knew me, knew my work was good, we had hung out once or twice, and he brought me on to do the video. So networking is absolutely fundamental into finding work and getting jobs. If you network with people, they're going to bring you on to stuff, you're going to meet people, and that cycle is going to continue of meeting people and getting jobs. Number 2 is reach out. This kind of follows and piggybacks off of the last one. Reaching out is a lot like networking, but how I first got my early on music videos when I didn't have a reel or a lot of work was just reaching out. One of the artists who I actually live with now, David Morris, formerly known as DY, I simply reached out to him on Facebook and said, hey, I can shoot you a music video for much less than what you're being charged now. And he gave me a shot, gave me an opportunity. He flew to Arizona, we shot a video, and from then on, he had me shoot all of his videos. And that came simply because of me reaching out to him on Facebook. So take the time to reach out to people or companies that you want to work with. DM them on Instagram, email them. To try and find any sort of way that you can contact them and reach out to them and let them know you're interested in creating content for them or shooting for them or working with them. You're going to get a lot of no's, you're going to get a lot of no responses, but the one that you do land could lead to a good relationship and a long-standing relationship and a lot of work, as well as it might lead to other opportunities and jobs because you're simply working with that person or that company. So reach out to people. It's a pain, but do it. 3 is have a great website and social media presence. The greater your social media presence and your look online, from your website to your Instagram to your Twitter, the more opportunity you're gonna get eyes on you, see your work is good, and then they'll reach out to you and inquire for your work. If you don't have a good social media presence like a website, a reel, a Twitter, and Instagram, the chances of you getting work are much, much less. People are looking for a professional looking style and work and an example of your work online. If you don't have any examples of your work or a representation of yourself, you're not going to be hired. So make sure that you develop a strong social media presence as best as you can, as well as build a good looking and professional website and reel of your work that you can not only share with those companies if they reach out, but that you can, like the previous example I gave, reach out to people. 4, and this one's kind of weird, is Craigslist. A lot of people will post their different, skills on Craigslist, whether they're a DP or a gaffer or a grip or sound person. I know several people who book different people through Craigslist, or companies book people through Craigslist. It's more of a rare and different thing, but it has happened. It does happen. I've looked on Craigslist a few times to hire people. It's not as popular, but it is an option. And number 5 is different websites. There's websites like Staff Me Up, Fiverr, Thumbtack, all of which you can post and your skill set and different things that you bring to the table, and you can be hired for those jobs and opportunities, as well as seek out certain opportunities. So a website like Thumbtack, people will post like, hey, looking for a videographer for this wedding or for this birthday party, and then you simply give them, you basically pitch yourself. I can do it for this price, this many hours, and they pick who they want, they hire that person. So there's websites like Staff Me Up, Thumbtack, Fiverr. Those are all little websites that you can post your skills and try and find odd jobs to get your foot in the door, find work, get little freelance work and opportunities for yourself. Alright guys, so that is it for my 5 tips and pieces of advice for finding freelance video production work. I hope this video was informational for you guys, you learned something, and that you can go out and find more opportunities to make some money doing what you love, making videos. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification so you get notified every time we upload a new video. Appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, I'm Jakob Owens for the Buff Nerds, and I'm out.